What's up guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Rex and in today's video will be the official 12,000 subscriber special. In my 10,000 subscriber special, which was actually not that long ago because I will admit I was a little late, I said that the upcoming special would be the 12,000 subscriber special, where it would be basically part 2 of my 3K sub special where I answered a bunch of questions that you guys had. Today, I will be answering like some questions that you guys have asked in my Discord server. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I don't know what I'll do for my 15K sub special, so if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Let's get into it. Alright, first question. What is your favorite song album? I actually don't know. I don't really listen to song albums. I really just choose my favorite songs and then put them into a big playlist, and that's kind of all I do. What is your favorite singer or band? Favorite singer, probably either The Weeknd or Imagine Dragons. And then my favorite song is probably just something from one of those singers. So I don't have an exact one. I have a lot of favorite songs, but that's really all I got. If you were doing a one Pokemon challenge in the Fire Red and Leaf Green games, what would it be? I'm gonna have to go with Alakazam. Like, think about it, like, it's Gen 1, right? So, Psychic types were basically the godly type in Gen 1, since Dark type didn't exist. So, I think I'm going to go with Alakazam. It's a solid Pokemon, solid stats, great moveset, and it's a Psychic type. So, that's my answer. Sour cream or butter? I'm talking about food. I think I'm going to go with butter. Will you ever do a day in the life? I mean, if you guys want a day in the life, I could do that for 15K. You guys have never really asked for that, but if you want it, just let me know and I can do that. If the Wi-Fi went out, what would you do? Why did you start a YouTube channel? It's kind of funny this guy's asking because originally the guy who edited the Q&A for the 3K sub special is this guy, Epic Guy, or at the time his name was Void. And he should know that this was actually in the video, but I'll answer it again anyways, because it might be a little different than what I said before. Honestly, I just kind of wanted to share my interests and talents with YouTube, and maybe get a fan base, make new friends. That was kind of it at the time, and now it's really just the same thing, but that's why I started it. What do you think about current Roblox? Honestly, it's kind of mid. Okay, before all of you guys start spamming in the comments, what do you mean Roblox is mid? How dare you? Just hear me out. I love Roblox. I've played it for like 4 years, and I love it. It's great, but it gets boring after a while, and the only thing that made me get back on Roblox were the Blox Roots updates. In fact, I kind of left my channel for like a month just because of how dry Roblox was. Then Blox Roots updated, then TSB updated, and I was going for a little while, and then I just kind of got bored, especially after getting my iPad for my birthday. And then Blox Roots updated again recently, and then it got me back into it, but I don't know, it's just kind of mediocre. Have you ever worn another eye except this one and the purple one? Well, I have some UGC ones, but I haven't actually worn them in any videos, so yes and no. If you had to become a Pokemon for 24 hours, what will you choose? Decidueye. If you know, you know. What's the weirdest thing that you have ever considered for a video that later got scrapped off? Well, I don't really memorize my videos, like the ones that I cut off. I write some down, but I don't actually remember I don't remember any of the ones that I planned. I mean, I remember some from TSB, but those weren't weird. That was just me content farming, or at least planning to. But then when I saw Blox Roots got 6,000 views on a video, and TSB got 100, yeah, it didn't really motivate me to do more TSB. So I don't really have an answer to that. Sorry. What would you do if your mascot became real? I mean, he has a giant eyeball for a head, so... But since my mascot is basically me with an eyeball for a head, I think we would be chillin', but then I would just be like, whoa, dude, what happened to you? Because, you know, he's an eyeball for a face. But other than that, I feel like we just play Roblox or Pokemon together. Would you fight 100 Zubats or 1 Gyarados? Adam, Let me ask you this. Would you rather fight 100 somewhat poisonous bats that are literally blind and need echolocation to see and hear? Or would you rather fight a giant serpentine sea monster that can swallow you whole in one bite? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the bats. What Roblox game would be the best to survive in for a day, and what would be the worst one to survive in for a day, in your opinion? For the best, I think just Adopt Me or any tycoon, since you literally cannot die in any of those. I mean, there's probably like an elemental tycoon or monster Poppy Playtime tycoon or something that'll, you'll die in it. But if you choose a basic tycoon game or Adopt Me, I feel like you'd be good. I don't play any of those, so yeah, I love playing games where there is a very good chance that you will not be making it through the round, like Strongest Battlegrounds, or Blocks Fruits, or anyways, I'm getting off track, but basically any of the games that I play are the worst to survive in for a day, and any games that I don't play are ones that are the best ones. So, in a nutshell, that's your answer. How did you come up with the idea of Ossios? Well, for those who don't know, Ossios is my hypothetical Australian-based Generation 10 Fakemon region. And I actually came up with it like 2019, 2020, and I was in the car, I was like, wait, this is really cool, because I was looking at all these trends of people making these fake regions and making their own concepts, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. So I thought of Australia and how it's very unique, very cool, and how it's very different from the rest of the world, and also very popular, and all the unique animals it has. And I was like, I'm gonna do that. So originally I came up with a grass platypus, a fire snake, and a water sea snail, and 2 out of 3 of those have gotten completely reworked, like different animal and everything. So you haven't seen one of them, but you will soon. And I don't know, I just kind of like the idea of it, and then eventually after a few years it came together more and more. Then I got my iPad, here we are. But for the name, Ossios is Aussie, the typical short term for Australia, and then Eos is from Neos, meaning new. Are you going to play Blue Lock Rivals? I'll be honest, probably not. I don't really like those kinds of games, but I might do it for a stream if I ever stream again. Are you going to ever make TCGP shorts / videos? I mean, I've never really considered it. I do have some rare finds that I always record and send to my friends, but I mean, if you guys want that, then I could start uploading a few shorts on that. Will you ever record more casual Fortnite videos in the future? I mean, probably not. Like, I'll stream it. I might play it every once in a while, maybe 2 to 3 videos, maybe 4 a year. But I don't think I'll ever upload it like as a common thing, because I started this channel out as a Pokemon / Roblox channel, went more into Roblox, and then eventually stopped doing Pokemon, and now I'm back with Fakemon. So, like, Fakemon is Pokemon. Like, I could play any Pokemon game, and it would be still Pokemon, because that's on my topic channel. Or I could do any Roblox game, and that'd be fine. I can't do every video game, or I can't just randomly upload a video of me playing soccer, because that's not on my channel. So, probably not. You like Legos? Indeed I do. If you were ever in a horror movie, how would you survive? That's the thing. I wouldn't. Why did you abandon your old cyborg avatar thingy? Damn. Well, it's a little more complicated than me just abandoning it, but in this video here, this was the first video that I actually showed my new hematite eye. That's the purple eye before I got my custom UGC one. And I don't know, eventually I started shifting my avatar to fit the eyeball more, and I just kind of led into that style. I mean, look at this. My old avatar had a frickin' red fox tail. Like, dude, I will admit, I do really like that old avatar, but there's a few things about it that could be updated by now, and I don't know, I like it, and I actually showcased it last year in my 500 subscribers special. Oh my gosh, wow, 500, that's insane. But I just kind of abandoned it because I grew out of it. As most people tend to grow out of things, I grew out of that avatar. And now I have this one. Well, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you guys so much for 12,000 subscribers. It means a lot to me that you guys enjoy my content. Let me know if you do want a day in the life of Rex Powerful for 15,000 subscribers. And, yeah, I'll see you then. Peace.